Okay, I have a serious argument with one of my friends. She is disagreeing with something that I say. I Wat? Ik bel je terug. Ik ben bezig nou. Ja, ik vertel jij dadelijk, maar ik moet eerst de video opnemen. I call you back. Yeah? I have the camera on. Nee, ik vertel jij dadelijk, maar ik ben nou bezig. Ik wil de video echt posten nou. Het is belangrijk. Okay. Now, as a body, I watch the video myself, and I have friends who also sometimes like to hear information from me, and when they're asking the body, but the body is not talking. The consciousness, the little light, is talking. But when I watch in the mirror, I see my shadow, and when most people watching the video, they see my shadow instead of the message itself. That's why most time I try not to show my face like now. My girlfriend is saying, when I say when someone is pregnant, someone else has to die before someone have a baby. Well, as a body, I don't know. But as a consciousness, that's why I'm trying to post this video as a consciousness. Let me ask a question to anybody else who have a doubt out there. How many people live in this world? I mean, picture inside the country that you have. Where I'm staying in Holland, there's so many people in Limburg. Amsterdam, so many people. Tilburg, so many people. Den Bosch, so many people. If I have to check every street, every city, every place, I will find the same people. Morocco people, African people, Italian people, all colors of people. What are we really creating? What we really believe is not supposed to die. Because the argument between me and her, now trying to say it's impossible, well, when two people get married, honestly, when two people get married, they fall in love, they live inside one house. Where is the baby coming from? Who is the baby? I mean, understand, the only reason why a woman gonna get the body is because she came out of a woman somewhere. Your mother is old, she passed you her body. You are the body of your mother because now she's old not to have a child. But you go forward with everything what she have so you can collect a sperm from the other woman who have the son over there because she's old. Now her son is in charge of her sperm and now connecting together, building this body. Understand, the body in the stomach doesn't have a life. That body is connected to the brain of the woman. She breathes in and out. When a woman gonna die in labor, they have to save the baby right away because the woman is about to die. If the woman dies, the child is dead also. Understand, when two people love each other, they're in the house, there's not special babies coming from heaven. You build a body. Understand, your husband that's lying next to you, your husband which is lying next, because I know she's gonna play this video so she can listen to it. Your husband that is lying next to you, he is separate. Who is he? He's somebody's child. He's a little baby 30 years ago, 35 years ago. You was a little baby. Now you grow up, he grew up, you live in this house, just the two of you. You love each other, the two of you. So tell me, if you grow up, you are away from your mother, he's a little child from his mother and father. Who do you think is the little baby coming to live with you? I mean, you go to the hospital, you have a big stomach, and this child came out of you, and the doctor is trying to make sure the baby is breathing. What is coming in the nose of the baby? Imagine your baby come out. They take a blanket and cover the head of the baby. No fresh air. Tell me. Is it not the big person who died over there who's supposed to become your husband just die? Understand, in this world you can marry 10 husbands if you want. Meaning you can fuck with 10 husbands. So that guy who live in that house over there, who's supposed to marry you, don't marry you. The one who's live over here marry you. Now you fuck together, you build a body to hijack the soul out of your other husband over there, who become your son. The woman that your husband's supposed to marry, which is over there, did not marry him. You have him. And now you take the soul out of the woman that lives over there to become your daughter. Understand what you have in the house. Somebody raised you, you're raising somebody. So instead of living, big people living in big houses, what happens? Someone break up with somebody, they go to a party, they fall in love with somebody else. Someone die by a car accident, they don't die. The body which they have is dead because the love that built them give them the body. Understand, the body that is dead is just a condom. The saddest part is that we focus on this face that look like us, and we think because we go to the bedroom and have sex and build this body, you don't have a baby unless someone else is died somewhere. But it's not dead. You went back, you like going, let's say I'm making a magic right now. I come in this house, I see this big man, and I see this big woman. I want to marry this man, and I want to cover this woman to become a child. I take a blanket, put it over her, she's a 9-month-old baby, and I take her. You think the pain, what you're feeling, to have a child, it's just nothing? No, it's sucking the life out of another human being over there. Sometimes if the pain is so heavy, that human being that you want to kill gonna kill you, and your baby gets your life, and that human being is still standing. Understand why women die when they're having baby. You're pregnant, your baby survive, you die. Because the one you want to take the life out of them, the system of the world say no, you're going. Now you extend your body for your child. And you have this father raising a child alone, the wife is dead. If you understand, your husband is just a stranger, but the two of you connect your flesh together. The only difference, he puts that flesh in the condom and throw it away. It doesn't cause any pain, only pleasure. But he put that flesh inside of your body and polish your meat. Understand, the sperm of the man doesn't make the body. That body is you, the woman. That body that's going to make the copy of the man. The man did not make a baby boy himself. It's your body. Your body make a photocopy, and your body make a copy of his dick right inside of you. It's the consciousness. So, I am not the body. I don't know much. I am having conversation with my consciousness. My consciousness in front of the mirror is telling me, this is what happened. You, on the other side, you can watch what my consciousness is saying. You can think it's the way, or you can believe the Bible, or you can believe anything what you want. It's no problem. The only thing is, we don't listen to the same music. If I like trance music, you like rock and roll. When I play trance, you don't want to hear it. It's the same as the message. There are a lot of people who will get the message. A lot of people who will not get it because they don't drive themselves. Listen to me talking. It doesn't mean you are me. I know what I'm saying. I know what's the meaning of a message. When my children die today, I know they are not dead. They just go back where they belong. What's the difference with me? I raised them up, and 20 years later, they are gone anyway. So someone is pregnant, 9 months later, they take my child out of my house. They become their child. It's no different than 20 years later. My child is married with that person over their child. What's the difference? Picture my child drop dead today because another woman over there just have a baby. Or that woman over there is going to be pregnant and have a baby, and 20 years later that child is going to be married with my son, which is inside this house. My son is 25 years, and the woman over there that just have a baby 20 years later, that 20 years of age girl become the wife of my son. It's a system. We fall in love with the people around us, but we totally forget they belong to somebody else. I mean, my ex-boyfriend is gone, but I have my son here. Do you ever think my ex-boyfriend was ever here? Or the boy that I did not meet in a very far place used my son to come to me? Meaning, I fuck with my ex-husband, we build a body, and the soul that used to live inside the person who died to become my son was the one that was looking for me. The one that wants me to raise them. Well, which is just one consciousness. It's just one breeze. I mean, you're inside my house, we share one breeze. We share one light. If it's dark inside my house, you damn well know you don't see nothing. If there's no fresh air inside my house, we all gonna die. So is the life separate? Or just the names and the bank account and the beautiful people, the ugly people? I always say, when everybody stays skinny, everybody is beautiful. I mean, you eat too much, the other one don't eat too much, now you're fat, and they are beautiful. This world, the same way how you lost your job, someone take your job. You lost your husband, someone take your husband. You lost your child. You can raise them and they take them, or someone take them back in time to raise them up. You fall in love. Try to love yourself, because the relationship is not real. When they develop your body, when you are a little baby, you have no plan of falling in love with anybody. You only fall in love because you see it on the subsay, or because your mother and your father tell you there's a relationship. What about when your father dump your mother and she raised you all alone? Try to love yourself because you have a relationship with the wind and the light inside of you. When they take you away, when your big butt, your body is only driving the wind and the light. Your city flow away, the register, your name, address, your post, everything is gone. You move to another city, you have a new house, a new job. Only thing you tell them what's your name. You can even change your name, nobody will know who you are, because the city that know everything about you doesn't exist anymore. Try to live your life. Follow the message if it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, don't bother it, because the message is for me. The message wake me up. This is my consciousness. If it help you out there, okay. But you can believe what you want to believe, thinking you're going to heaven. If all the people already die, they never go to heaven. What makes you think you're going to? You can go to heaven when you play music in your house. Have a nice day. And when you sleep, you're in heaven. Because when you're sleeping, nothing exists, just like when you're dead. Your mother and your father can only raise you up till you're 40, and then you're on your own.